Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs. My name is Alexander Stablovsky. I'm the executive producer here in the studio. Just so everybody knows, we could be found on all of the social platforms of Google, Facebook, Twitter. You can also find us on YouTube and LinkedIn. As you know, we feature entrepreneurs daily here at our radio station, and two entrepreneurs that are joining me today. One of them is a return guest, Jenny Pivor from Merrimack Media, and sitting right beside her is Daniel McDonnell from the World Tour. Is that right?
Yep, you got it.
Awesome. Well, guys, I know you came here to talk about a special tour that's happening in April, and I'm just going to let you shoot at it.
Sure. I'll start, and I have a self-publishing and promotion company called Merrimack Media, and I help authors get their books published and promoted and edited and designed and all of that stuff. So what I've come to know is that having a book developed is like having a baby, and giving birth to a baby. You wouldn't just send your baby out into the world and not give it any nurturing or any skills to grow up with. And also, I think what authors don't realize is that having a book is also like starting a business, and they become authorpreneurs, and they need to do marketing. So this trip that I'm planning in conjunction with the World Tour, and Daniel's going to tell you about the Dublin part of it in a minute, is to help authors create their bestseller and give them all of the skills that they need to nurture their book. They're going to learn about editing, creating their best possible writing and marketing, and doing podcasts and doing videos and writing killer press releases and all of the things that they're going to need to succeed. So we're doing it in Dublin. At first I thought Barcelona would be my destination of choice, and Daniel is from Dublin, and he was telling me how amazing it is for writers, and I drank the Kool-Aid. It is just an amazing city with so many great writers that have come out of there, and it's the perfect place for this retreat. So I'm going to let Daniel tell you about some of the things that are going to happen in Dublin.
I also want to know how you changed their mind from Barcelona to Dublin.
Next year.
I actually very much like Barcelona, but logically, Dublin would be the place to host this because it's the UNESCO City of Literature. So, a lot of the great writers, Oscar Wilde, Behan, modern writers, a lot of writers come from Dublin and Ireland, but specifically Dublin. So it's a great place to host an event like this. There's the Dublin Writers' Centre, the Dublin Museum, and there are other retreats like this, similar. So it tends to be a destination for writers that want to compose or finish a book, or a point of inspiration. But our club, the World Tour, it's called the World Tour Travel Adventure Club. We team up with other organizations, probably one or two a year, like the Salisbury Singers. We did a joint trip with them to England to sing at a cathedral. So this year it'll be the Dublin Writers' Workshop. And yes, I am originally from Dublin, Ireland. I actually came over to work for Assumption College in Worcester 30 years ago. I never planned on staying, but somehow
Here you are.
But my preference for the club has always been Italy. We tour all over the world, the World Tour. But we ran a trip to Ireland about 5 or 6 years ago, and every year since we've run one, even though I say, it's the World Tour, we got to go different places. So we have a lot of knowledge, obviously, on Dublin, and have ran several sightseeing trips there. We were just there a month ago. We did a tour of Southern Ireland. So.
Oh, wow. So tell me a little bit more about this trip. What should people signing up for this trip expect?
Okay, they're going to have morning workshops, mostly, unless we have an all-day day trip, and then in that case there might be something at night. They're going to have some pre-trip work with an editor, and they'll get their writing marked up and critiqued, and then they'll have some critiquing during the trip as well. They'll have some personal sessions with me and other leaders, and there will be some cameo appearances via Skype by some experts. There's going to be a expert in social media marketing who lives right in Dublin, and we're going to his office, and then we're going to a bar after where James Joyce used to hang out.